History has proven that those who dare to imagine the impossible are the ones who break all the human limitations. A quote by late and great Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. With this great saying, a warm and energetic greetings to active learners. I, Tarun Kapoor, on behalf of AKGVG and Associates, would like to take an illuminating session towards the latest update as announced by CBIC in respect of GST audit. Now, before proceeding, let me quickly recap the areas of today's hot discussion. First, brief understanding of GST 9 and 9C, Section 35 and Section 44. Third, amendments introduced by Finance Act 2021 and 43 GST Council meet. Market scenario, notification to 29/2021 and last implication of the new provision. Coming to our first phase, as we all are aware by now that taxpayer is required to file an annual return in form GSTR 9 on or before 31st December. But what was the purpose of introduction of GSTR 9? Well, the rationale behind introduction of GSTR 9 was to rectify the mistakes and omission that were done at the time of filing monthly returns. It is a self-assessment annual return form released by GSTR 9, forby providing a mechanism through which taxpayer can rectify the mistakes after reconciling it with the books of accounts. Now, the self-assessed annual return is to be reviewed and duly certified by third party, a practicing chartered accountant or a cost accountant, in form 9C, thereby providing a reasonable assurance to the taxpayer's compliance. Section 35 and Section 44 says, if you all excuse me for quickly discuss the provision regarding Section 35 and Section 44 before introduction of Finance Act 2021. Section 35 says, every registered person whose turnover exceeds a prescribed limit during a financial year shall get his accounts audited by CA or CMA under Section 44. Whereas Section 44 says, every registered person who is required to get his account audited under Section 35 shall furnish electronically the annual return along with audited annual accounts and a reconciliation statement. But now, let's dive our attention to the major amendment introduced in Finance Bill 2021. There have been certain important amendments in the financial proposal of the central government for the financial year 2021-2022 regarding GST, which emphasized on collecting taxes, overruling certain previous Supreme Court judgments or High Court judgments. The finance bill must be passed by the Parliament within 75 days of its introduction to convert it into Finance Act. Thus, to give effect to such financial proposals, the assent of President was received on 28th March 2021. But some of the important changes shall come into force on such date as central government may, by notification in the official gazette, appoint. And among such amendments which were yet to be notified, the two sections of Finance Act were related to annual return and reconciliation form. Section 110 of Finance Act 2021 seeks to omit Section 35(5) of CGST Act, which talks about GST audit, that is mandatory for every registered person whose turnover exceed the threshold, that is prescribed limit during a financial year. Another section, Finance Act 2021, was Section 111 that seeks to substitute the Section 44 of CGST Act and to provide filing of annual return on a self-certification basis. Both the entries were not notified even in 43rd Council meeting held on 28th May 2021, thereby creating the dilemma in the mind of taxpayers. So, you all must be curious, what was the situation of market after 43rd Council meeting? Well, there were different opinions that have been put forward by various legal advisors or consultants. Some believe that GST 9C shall require certification by certified practitioner only, whereas on contrary, some believe that reconciliation form shall be submitted on self-certification basis. As a result, skepticism against taxpayer was seen whether to look forward to hire a consultant for getting books audited or shall we proceed with in-house compliances. Finally, the day arrived when all confusions were flooded down when on 30th July 2021, notification number 29/2021 was notified and bringing section 110 and 111 into power. Substitute the role of GST 9C as from getting a certified by a CA or making it as a self-certification form. Hence, this notification is applicable for financial year 2020 and 2021 and upcoming all financial years. Now, you all must be wondering what could be the after implication of these amendments. Well, let me guide you through this. Bringing section 110 and 111 in power would ease the compliance requirement in furnishing reconciliation statement in form 9C at prima facie. But as we all know that there are always two sides of a coin. Similarly, bringing this change will not only increase the misstatements in annual filing but will also create a situation where maker, checker and reviewer of the filed returns all are same persons, trending to increase the self-review risk of the taxpayers. It will increase the risk of demands and audit by the department. There would be no deep review by third party. With this video, we try to bring the real implication of the amendments. Hope this information is useful for you. Stay tuned, follow us for more videos. Thank you.